Spirit is the vital principle of life. It is the principle from which flows all other principles. It is the springhead of all the principles, the laws of nature and the laws of creation. It is this principle that makes and governs all existence. The Spirit is the essence of life. The Spirit is the enabling quality of energy, human energy. The Spirit is the vitality and quality of energy. Is energy itself, in itself, a spirit? Spirit is the vitality and quality of human energy. It may sound a bit difficult to comprehend the meaning of spirit in the manner that I am explaining. But as I had said in the morning session, we have to learn to feel the meaning rather than understand. And I would request you to try to experience spirit. We have been talking of energy, psyche of human beings for many years because that is our subject. That is what we are in the business of managing. And managing, I am not saying in the sense of exploitation. Managing means relating yourself with the units of energy, psyche. Vitality can be related to energy and quality to energy, to psyche. And what is the psyche, human psyche? Is it anything different or in isolation from the energy, the human energy? I am afraid I am talking before a professor of psychology and I feel a little shy. I would be subject to correction if I am wrong, and I will be, I hope, excused by Dr. Meligi. This is my own realization, because it is not easy to define and explain what spirit is. Spirit is felt and realized. Am I audible to the last row in front of me now? Because I had complaints that I am not clearly audible. It is the energy and its enabling quality. The enabling quality of energy is psyche in my understanding and in my realization. The vitality of energy plus its enabling quality, that is its psyche. This is the only energy, human energy is the only energy which has an all-enabling quality. And I say all-enabling. And mind it, this is not the mind or intellect. It is the energy and its enabling quality. It is a feeling. And the all-enabling quality is in the feeling, in the energy, psyche, not in the mind. So for us in management, your energy, psyche, your feelings is far more important. Its quality and its vitality than your intellect and mind. Intellect and mind is just a vehicle of translating a part of the all-enabling capacity or ability. But then what is the difference between the spirit and the energy, psyche? Spirit is the quality and vitality. And obviously, the quality and vitality of the psyche and energy is inseparable from it. Whatever be the vitality and the quality of energy psyche is, as soon as it becomes its quality or its vitality, is energy psyche itself. So this is just an effort to explain to you my view of what it is. We will be open to discussion, and we would be open to modify our feelings and experiences if we can. Whatever it is extremely important in the context of management. As I said, in management we are in the business of exploring this highly complex and very little known universe of human energy psyche. And this is the vital aspect of management to deal with. As you have, many of you might have been hearing time and again, that in most of the managements, management is the will of the senior or the superior officer to be obeyed and executed. In our concept of management, in the real management, it is an effort to provide the maximum opportunity for the self-expression and the fulfillment of the energy psyche of the people. All that we can do is to interfuse with the energy psyche of others and take us and our enabling quality and vitality into him, not to obey, not to instruct and order. We are responsible for the spirit of each other, to vitalize it, to improve its quality, to enable people to feel it. In BCC, management has the top priority. Every individual member of this family, in whatever position he may be, has a role and function to play in the process of management. Every individual member, whatever be his seniority, is a manager. He is managing and he is being managed. It only means that he is relating himself to others and he allows others to relate him to himself, them to himself. We are responsible for the quality, each one of us is responsible for the quality and vitality of the spirit of individuals and to the quality and vitality of the spirit of the organization. We must have a feel of that. Every one of us must have a feel of that all the time, and every one of us must make his best effort to improve its vitality and quality. Management is a feel. Management is not an idea. The problems that arise in many of the organizations now in the Western Hemisphere is the blind management. They are dealing with the form and the structure. And this may be repeated several times by me in the course of this conference, because this needs all the emphasis. They deal with the form, the structure, what is visible, and as it comes to every individual, he dictates according to that, without having a feel of what is the spirit of the organization, what is the hope of the organization, what is the vision, joint vision of the organization, what is the soul of the organization, what is the psyche of the organization. And how could the external, with due apologies to the consultants who are sitting here, how could the external management consultants can come, stay for 3 months or 6 months in an organization and get a feel of the spirit, the soul and the psyche of the organization? They just can't. They will make the confusion worse confounded. We are discussing spirit. Let me come back to spirit. What is a spirit? Is it the energy psyche, or is it the spirit is its vitality and its quality? Quality in the sense of enabling power of this particular energy. It is amazing. I have not been able to locate as to where is the all-enabling power in a human being. Is it in his mind or is it in his soul? Up till now, we believe we believe that it resides and lives in the soul and the psyche of the organization. But as Dr. Malegi had said, a human being exists in totality and not in parts. And the soul and the psyche also is generated within his physical self. So spirit is very important. The spirit of an organization is extremely important. Now we have to measure what are the limits of the quality and the vitality of our organization, of every individual and our organization. This is what management is, and we have to measure it not by staring into the eyes of the people or looking at their faces. We have to have a feel of their feelings. And how can we have that? We have to interfuse with them. And that is possible only when we are in a state of humility. I was told that there would be some of my colleagues who would be interested to express their views on what spirit is. People say that his spirit is down and he is in a high spirit. It only indicates the vitality of the spirit. His spirit has grown. He has grown in his spirit. What does this mean? Somebody told me when I asked him about the chances about the wisdom of Jesse Jackson standing for presidency. And he commented on him, and he said many good things about him, and he also expressed his views about some of his shortcomings and problems. He said, but he has grown tremendously in his spirit. Now see the dimensions of this substanceless substance, which is called spirit. Person grows in dimension. Imagine the man, the quality and the vitality of the spirit of late Martin Luther King. Am I right? He had the volume and the quality of his spirit does spirit relates itself to the spiritual qualities only? And what are the spiritual qualities? Ashraf, you are with me, and very often you are with me when we are talking of some serious subjects, and this is your favorite subject. I hope many of my colleagues are with me, Ishtiyaq. You're listening to me and communicating. I hope so. I'm particularly always keen to communicate with the younger generation, because through the process of interfusion, they energize me, recharge me. Mr. Arif Kamal, and I would expect you to express your views a little later.